Hello, I'm back after, a bit. It's been a while. I've been busy doing, things and trying to find a way to get motivation to, actually do a video, or at least try and find a challenge, which I actually did. And I tried recording it, but then I figured out after I just recorded doing a, big session, it just completely, the video basically was completely destroyed. Like, it was just about unwatchable because everything was very, like, jittery. It was almost like a rubber banding in, like, video game, but with video. So, basically, all I did within that was getting, just getting items, basic items, the long grind that no one really wants to actually watch. But hey, I also haven't told the challenge yet, which, the challenge I've been doing is only using items with lore. Now, excluding from, the starting item, because if I wasn't able to use the starting item, then this challenge would be literally impossible. So I'm able to use the starting item, and I was also allowed to powder it, in my mind, because, it's hard to get an item with lore, because I've actually got this chest plate that has lore. Most legendary items do, but that's all this challenge really is, just finding items with lore and then hoping it goes well. And so far, I actually did figure out that Decrepit Sewers has items that give lore as well, because I've already done that quest. So, the plan for today is that I'm going to try and find a legendary relic that I can use, and maybe better armor. And then I'm going to run Decrepit Sewers to get a weapon and a pair of leggings. So yeah. Let's see if this goes well for me. Alright. So far I got some items here. I probably don't need the chestplate because I've already got one. And this chestplate's actually really good for, the starting bit of the game. But otherwise, I don't know what else I have here, because I don't know if I can actually use it as well. Let's see if this relic in this ring has lore, which probably doesn't. Which Dark Ambience does not, and Ian also, or Ian, I don't know. Everything's one on this thing. It doesn't either, so I guess I'll sell them now. That's all this really has been for, like, the first time I did try doing this. That first time where all that video kind of got really choppy and disgusting to watch. Yeah. It's basically just me doing all of this. Up until, I found a chest plate, and then I kind of stopped finding stuff. Which still might be the case, I don't know. It's all about chance to see if I can actually get legendary items. And also items that are for my class, and at my level. It's all kind of a gamble. And it seems that I'm not doing so well so far. This cave doesn't give me that much luck. I kind of need more luck. Which I can't really get more of. But hey, I think the only thing I can really ever do right now, actually, is just to grind for powders. Because these powders are probably going to be the real lifesaver for this challenge here. I am also in Iron Man and Hardcore, so if I die, then yeah, dying will just make the challenge end, basically instantly. I already know Dark Ambience doesn't have lore, so I don't take that. But, as I was saying, there's something I didn't state in this recording that I stated in the last recording, was that there's actually multiple spots around Wynn where there's actually some decent item drop rates for mobs. Because there's actually one that's close to Ragni. It's in a cave right here. This cave has a whole bunch of mobs that don't give an insane amount of XP, but the items that they drop are, half the time they're actually really good items. And by really good, I mean they have a high rarity. And then there's also another spot that's nearby in Time Valley, and then I'm pretty sure there's one that's off nearby, like a shore, something like that. Hey, got some more powders, which is kind of what I need. Might go for a water powder too, because I can just about make that, and it'll be quite useful. And hey, got more for our ability tree, and I actually might go for thunder, because what I could do is I could just swap out the earth powder and put in the thunder for the meantime, and I'll deal way more damage. Because that, the Thunder Mastery thing, that's actually really helpful because it's, you know, it's to all thunder attacks. So if something deals thunder damage is going to add that, you know, 1 to 8 damage and that extra %. Which is going to be very helpful for me. Because, what is it? This relic by itself, it's pretty bad. Doesn't deal that much damage. I mean, I also don't have any dexterity since the type of build that we'll probably be going for, and the only build that's probably good for Shaman is, let's see if I remember the order correctly as I'm running around here. Earth, Water, Fire, just because, you know, I'll be able to get spells up, still do damage, and I also won't die like, you know, Earth, Thunder, Water builds, because those ones die really quickly, but they basically one-shot most mobs. But I don't plan on dying very quickly, because this is a hardcore run. And it's also Shaman, one of the more difficult classes to try and keep alive with. I don't know if these boots actually have lore. So may as well keep them, see if they do. I've also noticed that some set items, such as the set items from here, don't have lore, so can't use them. Oh, and I should have stated this before, but potions I'm still going to use because they actually technically have lore. The drinking this potion regenerates all your old... yeah, that little bit there. I butchered when I was saying that, but that little bit there, I'm going to count as lore, because lore on items are, you know, the gray text that's underneath, you know, whatever rarity is, or how many powder slots it has, or, well, how many uses it has. So that's also including potions, right here. So yeah. Also, another thing that I will add is that I will not be using crafted items that have quote-unquote lore onto it. So, you know, put on lore by the player. I won't be using those. All I'm really hoping for right now, actually, is to just get thunder powders, because I also... ooh! Oh! Okay. This is actually an insane find, as I was to say. A water powder too, or as I was about to say, I'm going to be saving up for a water powder too, or trying to find another water powder, but hey! Legendary helmet. That might actually have lore on it. Same with maybe these. These weapons sound interesting. Same with these guys. I may not take that since I've already got one. I can also just reroll items. I might take these leggings. I'll remove powders off of this guy, and then I want to put powders onto him. Even though did I know? Oh, okay, I did. I'm just being blind. There we go. A lot more damage. And Thunder Mastery is going to help out a lot. Just look at this. Level 1 weapon and still killed, like, what? Oh, yeah, just the starting weapon and still killed a level 15? 18? I forgot what level you're at. Yeah, level 15 zombie. Pretty quickly. You can two-shot him. Seems that there's a high-level player running around here. Doesn't make that much sense. I don't know, probably doing a daily objective. I've got my legendary helmet here. I've got a whole bunch of other items as well. I'm gonna identify them all. And I'm gonna check with these, which don't have lore. And I'm guessing all of these also don't, which they don't. And yes! Oh. Hey, that's actually really good. This is actually pretty good for this build so far. Because this is increasing strength by 10? That's really good. And only -4 agility. This is actually the first item I've seen that gives negative skill points. At such a low level. Level 12. There we go. Finally got another piece to here. The Bovine Killer. So now my melees actually deal a bit more damage, and I have more strength. Oh, that sounded nice. A lot of mobs there. I'm still gonna say this. It might be a bit risky to go through Decrepit Sewers right now. I believe so. The boss has, if I'm correct, has around 500 health. So, actually, how much health does... I almost used the little machine by accident. This guy doesn't even have 500. I killed him pretty quickly. I don't need these. I've got plenty of money, so I could just probably throw these out. Alright. I think for the next thing that I should probably go for is Cheaper Haul and then Uproot. That requires, like, what? 2 of my ability points? Which is kind of expensive. Because ability points are kind of hard to get by. Because I have to level up, like, what, twice until I can get them? I think the next thing that I'll probably go for first is actually Shocking Aura. And then I'll come back and try and get Uproot once I actually need it. What I actually might do is grind for items, because my health, my level, and everything is pretty good. So I might actually head over to the place where I should probably be grinding for items right now currently, which was that spot I marked down before, which still is marked down. And it's this cave over here. All I really got to get from this is hopefully a relic with lore. Oh, hang on, hang on. Yo, yes, okay, this is a score. It is actually a relic. So this could be big, this could be small, because it could be the one that doesn't have lore on it. And hey, it's the one that actually has lore. So, after I identify this, I'm actually gonna do a big cut because I want to see me run all the way over to the identifier and then come back over to Decrepit Sewers. Because I'm gonna identify this, and then I might actually powder it with either a thunder or, with my fire or something like that. And then I'll come back, and then I'll run Decrepit Sewers. Alright, here we go. Identifying harsh noise, which has lore on it. Oh yeah, this is definitely way better than the weapon that I have currently. Oh yes, finally. This harsh noise is actually not the best. I wrote a flat 0 on that exploding. The spell damage is decent. I might want to reroll it because I've got money, and who's really gonna care? It's just a weapon, and it's a low level weapon. And oh, that hurts. I've still got money, so I can probably do it one more time. Watch this. Insane. Okay, I'm pushing my luck. I found a legendary, and I should have just kept having the legendary. So now my spell damage raw here is pretty bad, but my helmet doesn't actually work with spell damage, so I'm just kind of coping here. Right, time to actually put some powders onto this thing. What the hell? Ooh, leggings. Okay. This might be huge as well, because I went over here, and this is close to the powder merchant. I just went over down here just to try and find some more better powders while I was at it, but I actually didn't expect me to find some legendary leggings. So, these could have potential. I don't know. Not most legendary items actually have lore on them, but these ones actually might, so who knows? I could have, the upper hand in this, or I also couldn't, but here we are. I actually can't put powders on this, so this was actually kind of useless. Man, I'm gonna look dumb when I'm editing this video, I guess, huh? Alright, back at the identifier where I guess I should have been in the first place with these leggings. Let's see if they're actually good, see if they have lore, which they do. And what? Hold on, excuse me? These give 30% loot bonus? I might just keep these. Keep them on hand. I might not, once I actually, switch them out, I might even not, scrap them or sell them. Because that's really good. That's really good for this run, honestly. Because that means I'm going to be able to find a lot more items more frequently. Which means I'll probably be able to find more legendaries a lot more frequently. It feels good to have this kind of damage. But I mean, hey, I'm actually going to have a bit more damage, hopefully, because this other weapon that I'm going to get from this dungeon is actually a defense-based weapon, so I won't die as quickly. I'm going to get that first, because it gives me defense, and I'm pretty sure it also gives health. And it's also fire mastery, which I think I'm going to be changing. I might have to change up my ability tree midway through if I choose fire mastery. But hey, I didn't know there was going to be a key guardian spawning here. Okay. A bit of a look at some of the items here. There's these leggings which give, XP bonus, agility, a bit of health. My leggings give way more health, but it's this weapon mainly that I was, eyeing up a bit. Yeah, 8% fire damage, a bit of lifesteal, and some defense. Doesn't give health, but hey, it could be better than this. I highly doubt it will be, since this is slow attack speed, but this is super fast. You can definitely tell that this has almost slightly under twice the amount of damage, but it still is really good. It'd be even better if that spell damage was up and I didn't roll 0%. Well, I think I've rolled 0 at least 2 times in a row. I didn't know I could be that bad at rolling stuff. Alright, here we go. First solo dungeon here done. And I also just realized that I can use all of these fragments here, I'm pretty sure, to buy some. Oh, I need 4. I thought it was going to be a lot more of an even price, like 2 or 1. But I guess I shouldn't think that. But here we go. I got my second weapon for this run. I definitely don't think I'd be going for the chest plate, since this is, you know, way better. Gives me, what, 49 health? Well, this chest plate... Actually, this chest plate gives me more health. I should stand corrected. It doesn't give them out of XP, or it actually doesn't also give the 3 defense, but it gives me more earth damage and health regen. And that's about it. And I also need to do the dungeon twice, so I might just leave it be. Find some other good items. But hey, here's my other item that I got, and I can actually put powders onto this one. And, well, I can actually level up here pretty quickly. I think I can kill a couple of mobs in this cave over on the side here. There we go. It's at 100% there for a second. Alright. Now we're at level 14. I can put some more skill points into maybe strength. I'll put it in intelligence. I actually have quite a bit. I forgot. Jeez. There we go. The skill points more organized, and alright. The next thing that I'm going to be planning on doing, since I've already done that dungeon, got another weapon, is I was saying that I might actually want to come down here. This spot right here is another spot like that area where I was just at before, where it has decent item drop rates for some oblivious reason. Alright, we finally made it at the spot. I was off in Nivla Forest, or the town that's in there, just to see if those accessories had lore, which they actually didn't. I was actually kind of surprised. Yeah, these mobs are level 12. I should deal a decent amount of damage to them to kill them, but I don't think I'll even have a chance standing in there with all those ranged mobs. Yeah, like, again, these mobs are spawning in way too frequently, so I can't really find an opening to get in there. May as well identify all the other items I have, stick around actually in Debtless for a bit, because everything's just kind of, you know, centered in that area. Spider jump scare. Everything's kind of centered in that area, and I don't have to keep on walking back and forth between Nivla Forest and Ragni and all that constantly. There's actually a cave here. I might want to explore this if I can. I don't know if it's over leveled or if I'm under leveled, which I might be under leveled. Or is this a... Oh, guess this is a secret discovery, hey? Seems like it, at least, hopefully. Awesome, there's a mob that spawned right on top of me. And, yeah, they're a bit over-leveled, as I thought. And all these mobs are melee, so I could just hop over them. That's ranged. I don't like you. You're using ranged items, or ranged attacks. And hey, I forgot how long this area was, or at least I don't know how long this area is. There we go. Made it through, almost. There we go. And that's just the last bit, I'm pretty sure, or I'm hoping. Oh, I have an unused ability point. Don't think I should be able to, no. Nah, you're casting spells. I'm sitting my ass up here for the meantime. Man, I really wish that I could not be right here, actually. I almost died. Because, you know, if this was a cave I could backtrack through and leave, I would. But I'm stuck in here because it's teleporting me. Good lord, this is scary. Kill this guy quickly. Okay. Didn't cast a spell, thank god. Getting sniped from behind by that guy. Okay. The awesome knockback juke. I want this guy dead back here. Okay. Gotta wait for my mana, or I could do these jumps without mana. Nope. I need my sprint. Use my hull. Oh, nice. So this is the ending part of this. I'm probably not gonna get anything useful, except actually water powder too. That's not super important. Yes! Legendary item. Morph Topaz. I'm pretty sure most morph items don't have lore. I don't think any of them do. Might as well take some of these. Yeah, that's about it, maybe? So take another Presto, whatever the hell the other one is. Stress or Presto, I don't know. Could be one or the other. Yeah, there we go. Whew. That was terrifying. I could have died very easily, but I'm kind of a gamer. I can do it. Now we're on our way back over to Deathless, which actually I've never been there, so I should restate saying on my way over to Deathless. Alright, we finally made it back to Deathless. Where everything's super laggy because there's another festival or event going on. Alright, let's identify all of our legendaries. I'll identify the ones that I probably know that have lore first, and then I'm gonna identify the ones that I know don't have lore. Alright, might think they don't have. Alright, here we go, and first ring here. Ooh, what? Okay, sorry for my weird voice crack there, but what? Mana regen on a like level 8 ring? That's very nice. And hey, got a better helmet. That's a worse helmet. Oh, goddamn, this would have been such a good weapon. On level 13, this is pretty good, except it actually gives negative strength. That was stretching. So a harsh noise, my harsh noise rolls are so bad, aren't they? This other harsh noise, I actually might just take this harsh noise. It deals more, it actually somehow deals more spell damage raw. I might as well just, you know, try and identify it again. So get anything better out of it. That's pretty good. We're gonna spend it all on, re-rolling this item. Come on! You're joking! You at least gotta give me a good roll after that, right? Thank you. That totally didn't take 2 of this type of weapon to get an alright kind of roll on it. I was wanting at least a decent amount of exploding and a decent amount of spell damage, which is what I got. This weapon still deals... Actually, they're about the same. The same for damage. When you actually have this powdered correctly, and this, you know... It deals around the same amount of damage. The only difference is with spell. I actually got some pretty good items out of this one run here. Or at least, technically this is the second part, but the first part got really screwed up when I was recording it, so you know what, I'm gonna say that this is the first run. Yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this little challenge video, and I guess I'll try and see you guys in the next one then. Bye bye.